Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I am Coach Michelle Mills. I'm a certified health coach and I help people heal eczema naturally. Today we are talking about the 5 principles to healing eczema naturally. So a little history about myself. I had eczema growing up. So I had it as a baby and then as a kid, almost every single year on the dot, every fall I would flare. And so as I got older, it kind of was dormant from high school, college. I hit 22 years old and it started with a flare on the inside of my elbow around May of 2017. And then comes and goes. By the fall, it's there and it's starting to get bigger. And based on the photos that I took, it basically went from a small flare on the inside of my elbows to almost covering both of my arms within a month. And it was one of the scariest things I experienced because it was just spreading so quickly. And in retrospect, I understand why it was there. So starting off with that, when I work with my clients, one of the things I always try to do is figure out what the root cause is. And so in retrospect, when I look back, I was stressed. I had moved to a new state. I was alone. I didn't have any friends. I was eating a lot of bagels. I was eating Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I just had a lifestyle where it was very conducive to having eczema. Now, my mom and I were doing some research and actually found that the origin of my eczema to begin with was because she had to take rounds of antibiotics about a month before I was born. She had some issues, had to take antibiotics, and there we go. We have a child with eczema. And so having to repopulate my gut, I was a very picky eater when I was young, and that essentially, all of it, had shifted my gut microbiome for the negative, and my liver's overworked, my gut's overworked, and those are 2 key pieces that then keep our immune system in check, our inflammation down, and it was just a whole big mess. So let's dive into the 5 principles of healing eczema naturally. The very first one is supplementation. I think supplements are very useful. So I work with adults and I work with children, and the children who can't take the supplements because they're so young, it is more challenging and a slower process for us to go from flaring to a really good state. And the supplements make a significant difference. So my favorites right now, and if you watch my older videos, I had favorites back in the day, but these are my favorites right now. Beef kidney for histamine intolerance. It's very effective. Detoxification factors. It helps with everything. It essentially is phase 1 and 2 liver detoxification, but it also helps repair the skin itself and helps repair leaky gut. So I love that supplement. Glycine taken before bed really helps with sleep, helps with skin repair, helps with leaky gut. It's one of my favorites. And then I would take a fish oil. So if you ask me my top 4, these are my top 4, a high quality fish oil. Now moving on to principle number 2, diet. So the way that I like people to use diet is for 1 to 2 weeks, go on a very strict elimination diet. That way you're able to see what you're reacting to, if you're even reacting to food. And they have to be whole foods. Pick 20, I don't care which ones. In fact, you can even do mono meals. Mono meals is when you eat one single food as a meal. Just a banana, notice any reactions. Now I'm gonna eat oatmeal, notice any reactions. And what you react to tells us what your root cause is. This is how I work with my clients. So we'll get on that elimination diet. They fill out a tracker. I look at their tracker. Oh, they reacted to this. They reacted to this. That's a histamine intolerance. This salicylates. This, that's candida. And we're very easily able to then eat foods strategically to heal from candida, take supplements strategically to heal from candida. And that's how that section of this 5-step process works. Another aspect is topicals. And so if you're using a lotion, throw it out the window. The best thing you could use is just one ingredient: moringa oil, shea butter, tallow. Just one ingredient things work the best. Olive oil, argan oil, jojoba oil. Call it a day. The next part of this, which is number 4 of this whole process, is there is the aspect of the environment. So not wearing wool, trying to stay away from synthetic fibers, switching to non-toxic makeup, staying away from perfumes and dyes and paraffins and all of the crazy toxic ingredients. My favorite resource is ewg.org. It helps you understand ingredients inside of products that you use, from cleaning supplies to makeup. The 5th and final thing for you to consider is your stress. So most people with eczema have chronic stress. If you're an adult with eczema, I had to do a lot of work on why I'm reacting to things with stress responses and realizing it's not the stimulus, it's you, and you're getting triggered and you don't feel safe, and it's your nervous system. So perfectionism can get you, people pleasing can get you, anything that's keeping you in a stressed out state of mind. So I suggest getting a therapist, doing self-therapy. There's lots of books, there's meditations online, and using this 5-step process is how I work my clients from flared skin to feeling better. So if you want to work with me, I have a new program called Empowered Unleashed, and this is a 1-month-long intensive program, and we work together very, very, very closely, and I help you go from not understanding your cycling, maybe you're coming off of medications, whatever it may be, to feeling good, understanding your body. I can't promise in a month that you're going to heal, but what I can promise is you know why you're flaring and you know how to heal it. And that's my goal for you. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please subscribe, like this. I make eczema content. I have for the last 5.5 years. All right, guys, take care.